EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Detroit Lions. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Good coverage by the kick team. Force them to start out back at the 23-yard line. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Gain of 11 right out of the gate, and a quick first down.
Nice run there by Hall, and I think all of us, Mike, we're still waiting for him to take that next step. He had his first 1,000-yard rushing season last year, but it still feels like there's some more potential in there that just hasn't quite been unlocked.
Klubnik to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the rookie out of Oregon, Kenyon Sadiq.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Well, here down the field will fall incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Now they've got 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss. This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Klubnik. To the sideline, it is intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
Klubnik's pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air, here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. They bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Lions first down. first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Goff. Escaping to his left. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Lions 7, Jets nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. They'll bring this up to the 22. Herbie Joseph there to make the play.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They face 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Off the bootleg, it's Bubnick. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. It is Gibbs, and he's done it again. Back to the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs with a Lions touchdown.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus. There's a different clarity. There's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Give left side. Here comes Hall. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Throwing on second down. Clubbed it. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun is Klubnik. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. To return is Williams. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's right side and into the hands of Tisla. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And he will score. Brings it back for the touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this one's going to stand. Prater, extra point is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Ncaa Fitzpatrick, the strong defense there, able to break that one up.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. That's caught by Gibbs. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
11 yards.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 45. They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another first and 10. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. This one intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he sets his guys up with a short field and a chance to tie up this game.
At the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A pitch comes to Hall. And no room to be found. We'll get this back to line scrimmage, and that's it.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
On 2nd down, it's Clubden. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here is Clubden. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izien.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Well, rookie, first-round pick. They're on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Just that way, got it by maybe the length of a football.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He was taken down behind
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Seven brings up 3rd and 5.
Goff to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It'll go up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10.
16 yards. That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Goff. And he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Klubnik now from the gun. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call. Holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Klubnik. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. Oh, big hole left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Klubnik going to throw on first down. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Here is Klubnik on first and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. In some rhythm, with drive rolling, here's another first and 10. Klubnik to the air once more. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down, Jets.
Throwing again. Klubnik. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now, Goff. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by their rookie second rounder.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first and 10, it is Klubnik taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. It's time for one more snap here in this first half.
So pretty clearly you knew what this was going to be. They walk out with 5 receivers set, nobody in the backfield, and the entire stadium knows this ball is being thrown in the air. So let's give a lot of credit for the defense. They don't panic, force the incompletion, and it's a really nice play.
Klubnik to throw here on second down. That's to the sideline and taken in by Wilson. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions will extend this third quarter lead.
The score, Lions 35, Jets 7. Jack Fox.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's first down, and it's Paul. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Christian Izien there to bring him down.
At the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Klubnik. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Operating from the gun is Klubnik. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. And the Jets have a first down.
First down, New York.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here. Now, Klubnik. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here. Looking to throw is Klubnik. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Klubnik. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw again is Klubnik. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Flush to his right. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. To the air again. Klubnik. That is caught by the tight end. Kenyon Sadiq. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets are able to edge a bit closer.
Lions 35. Jets 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
In on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. Our run here with Gibbs. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Throwing here is Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Lions first down.
Nice catch there from Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he's just so good getting open at all 3 levels. And there's not a route in the tree that he can't run. It doesn't matter if it's underneath, intermediate, or downfield. He can separate with the best of them. He's got as good a hands as it gets, and he's fantastic run after catch with the ball in his hands.
And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. The blitz gets home. He is taken down. Can't get the throw off. They have turned it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
Open man downfield. It's Sadiq. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New York.
On first down, Klubnik. On the run to the right. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here is Klubnik. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
To the air is Klubnik on third down. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. They'll indeed go, and it's Klubnik. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On first down, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. He gets free. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a fourth quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Klubnik now from the gun. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and they could hear this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike.
And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ncaa Fitzpatrick. And the Jets will take over here at their own 12.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
They'll run. This is Hall. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down. On first down, they go right back to Hall. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ncaa. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down, Jets.
From the shotgun, Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And the Jets first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. That's for Wilson. He's got it. And it's a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Now Prater to tack on the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. It is 3rd and long.
It's 3rd and 15.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Jets.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets are able to cut into the deficit.
42, Jets 28. Matt Prater set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Williams now to return. Uh-huh. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Now he's free at the 35. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu.
Commander Wanwu on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Smith to throw on 1st down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Jets 1st down. Here's Klubnik. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Into space.
Klubnik's pass complete to Kenyon Sadiq. Touchdown, New York.
Now Prater to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets are able to edge a bit closer.
Jets 35. Matt Prater set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's right side and into the hands of Tislam. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. That is hard. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions are going to extend their lead.
Lions 56, Jets 35. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, it is Klubnik. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way. We have high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's got his man complete to Wilson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
26 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Looking to throw again is Klubnik. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets are able to cut into the deficit.
Lions 56, Jets 42. Matt Prater is set to kick
So the
off.
kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Goff to throw on first down. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 37-yard
So
line.
we've seen it time and time again in this one, using him extensively in the pass game from the start, And in fact, he has just set the NFL record. That's the most receiving yards by a running back in a single game. Throwing on second down. Goff. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
This one all but over. Here's third down. From the gun, it's Goff. Rolling right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Ncaa. And he'll be, oh wait, everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. Drive rolls on here with first down and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were